Hey, good morning everyone. This is a new video for the Team 383 large group mentorship program. Jackie and I want to thank everybody for sticking with us. We're going to keep giving you guys some more advice, and hopefully you guys can get something out of this. So, like I said, bear with us as we go along because we're kind of developing this as we go. So, you guys are our first test subjects, so this should be exciting. First, I want to tell you guys also, we do have to say that, Jackie and I are not medical professionals, so all of our advice is based on our personal experience. And before you take on an exercise routine or diet routine, you should consult a doctor. So now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, I can go ahead and start giving you guys some advice. So what we're going to do here basically today is I'm just going to give you a little bit more of what I do on my daily routine. When I started out, like I said, I was well over 600 pounds and there wasn't much I could do in the way of exercise. So today I'm going to give you a little bit more as far as what I did with exercise specifically, being at a bigger weight. So last week I showed you some of the stuff with me, kind of walking in place, right? So this is another thing that I used to do that kind of gets more of my body involved and kind of gets more of a sweat worked up as well. And it's also something that's easy on the joints. One thing that I had when I was bigger too was arthritic knees. I still, I'm dealing with this to this day, but I kind of take it as I go along. But one thing that was easy on the knees was this exercise, which I'll show you. So we had the first exercise, which is just very easy, walking in place, right? So the next exercise I did, I was going to get my arms involved. So this is what I ended up doing. I wanted to do jumping jacks, but I couldn't jump because my knees, I couldn't do it at a heavy weight. So basically all I did was stepping to the side like that. So legs apart, together, like that. And then I get my arms involved. So I go out, down, like that. So I'm basically touching my hands together, going left to right. So it's a very simple exercise, and the way I did it was I would start my daily routine with my walking in place, like this. And then I would do that for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long I could do it. And then as soon as I was done with that, I go right into my arms. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's really that simple, and that's all I did every single morning. So just starting with a walking routine and then doing the sideways jumping jacks to get more of my body involved. I started doing that every single day. And it's funny, this morning I had this little thing on my phone pop up. It's at 35, and it's this program I have called Time Hop. It's this free little app you can put on your phone, but it shows you exactly what you were doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It shows whatever you posted on Facebook or what have you. And today is the 2-year anniversary of the first time I did 35 days straight of my morning routine. So this is exactly what I was doing. So if you're curious as to how I got started, at a heavier weight, this is what I did. And it's very simple. It really is not that. It's not as difficult as it may seem, rather. And all you got to do is just a tiny little bit. And if you could do that every single morning, just gradually add to it, and it'll get easier and easier. And then you can just keep adding to it little by little. So only when you're comfortable, just add a little bit to it. So I'm hoping you guys will take this and maybe give a shot. Just go ahead and try it out for a few days and send me a message. You guys have my email. Let me know how you're doing. I'm curious as to see if this works for anybody else, and I'm sure it will, because I was 600 pounds when I started doing it, and it took me 2 years to get down to 235. So you have to start somewhere. So I would love for you guys to give us some more feedback. I have heard from a few of you guys saying, hey, I started doing this routine, and it seems like it's, for those of you that are giving it a shot, it seems to be working pretty well. So if you want to give us a shout out, go ahead and feel free to email me. I'll put a little bit more information in this email as well. I'm going to send out to you guys today. So next week what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start doing some more dietary stuff. So I'm going to actually I think for first, I'll just show you guys what I do for breakfast. I'll show you exactly what I eat. I'll show you some of the tools I use to, help cut back on certain foods. So, like I said, little by little, we're going to be adding more and more of these videos, and hopefully you guys get some information out of this, and thank you guys for watching. So, yeah, the only thing I want you guys to take away from this is, it's great just having a little bit of a routine and doing it every day. And if you can do it first thing in the morning, that's the best time to do it. And the key is building a habit, making a habit out of it. If you can do a little bit at a time, do it every day, you get hooked on it. And next thing you know, you'll be running a half marathon, or, who knows. So, why don't you guys give it a shot and send me an email, let me know how you're doing. So, anyways, Jackie and I want to say thanks again for tuning in, and we'll give you guys a new video next week, and we'll check in. Usually I'll be sending out an email on Wednesdays, and then a video and an email on Saturdays. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, feel free to email me at it's brian@team383.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So, thanks a lot, guys, and you have a great weekend.